Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for SPIEGELMOM Scraps. I am using the Bookish collection for my sequins, and I actually have a sort of how-to video up on the SPIEGELMOM Scraps YouTube channel, so if you want to check that out, it is just basically showing how I use a cut file and sequins, and so I created this on that video, and if you want to check that out, you can check that out. And then this is actually just the process video of what the finished layout is going to look like with the sequins that I was showing in the how-to video. So what I'm starting with is that background that is in the video. So I have a cut file, I have sequins from Bookish, and then I have matted my pattern paper on a green cardstock, and I have cut down 4 patterns here that are about a 1.5 inch strip. And so I am going to line up my patterns. Off camera, I am going to cut these sort of in this same sort of shape. So there'll be this arrow at the top and then the notches at the bottom of each one of these. And they'll be sort of staggered, something like this. And so that is going to represent my background. So I'm laying that on so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. And then I am also going to take the white cardstock that you see here. This is what I use to cut my cut file. And then I have this picture of one of my cats, and he is all stretched out, which is actually going to be the title of this layout. It's going to be stretched out. So I'm going to mat the photo first on this white cardstock and then this sort of peachy pink pattern paper. So it'll be double matted, and I'm thinking my photo is going to go somewhere around here. I do know that my title I want to go across, or to be along this cut file that I have here at the bottom. So I do know that it's going to span here for sure, and my photo is going to go right above it. So what I think I'm going to do, and actually before I go off camera to do these things, because that is going to take a second, and I'm really just gluing papers down. And once I have the papers down, just like I showed you here, I'm going to go ahead and add my title, which these were a canvas thicker. And so I just took some different distress mica sprays, and then a SPIEGELMOM, not a SPIEGELMOM Scraps, a Shimmers. So I basically layered a couple of colors, and then I added some Heidi Swapp Gold Color Shine to them as well. That's going to be my stretched part of my title. And then I have this Alpha sheet, which is super old. This is from Date Night, which was from, I believe this was like, yeah, Chicken Nitty. So really old, because this is from 2014. So yeah, this is definitely going back. So I'm going to use the word out with these tile letter stickers as well. So that's going to span this sort of chevron that I already have on the page. So I'm going to go off camera, and oh, and I did just use an old cutting mat that still has some stick, but not enough to do it through my silhouette. And I used that to actually lay my letters down and spray them so that I could just keep everything in place when I was spraying them. So great tip if you are looking for a way to get your letters to stay put and put color on them. Use an old cutting mat if you have one. It works perfect. So I am going to go off camera, mat my photo, cut my banners, place them all down, and then we're going to come back in with the title will be down as well, and we'll come back in with the embellishing. Okay, so I have my background down, and I do apologize because I started the embellishing and hadn't realized that I hadn't turned my camera back on. So I'm going to show you where we're at. I went ahead and cut the arrows out of all the pattern papers, placed those down, added my title, and then, like I said, I added or started some of the embellishing. So I have a cluster that's going to be here, a cluster that's going to be here, and one down here at the bottom. So I've kind of just layered up a whole bunch of labels in each of the clusters so far. And then I went through the embellishments that I pulled, which were from that Date Night Chicken Nitty collection and that Nine & Co. Teresa Collins, for the most part. And then I just have a few random bits and pieces from other ephemera that was just hanging out in a bowl on my desk. So that is where we're starting. Like I said, there's going to be 3 embellishment clusters, pretty simple. I'm just going to go ahead and build out those clusters, and then I'll glue them down off camera, and we'll come in and just finish up, I think, with just a few of the bookish sequins. So I have this. This is also from that Nine & Co. collection I had in my scrap bin, the paper that had the florals. So I cut a few of the florals from that pattern paper, and so I'm going to use that. This little house was cut from just a piece of paper in my scrap bin as well. And then I have these cameras. I believe I want to say came from a Dear Lizzie collection pack, as well as this little key came from a Dear Lizzie collection as well. And then I have this little circle piece that is also from Pink Fresh, if I remember correctly. And then I'm just going to repeat some clusters down here. I have a sticker, a floral sticker from that, from that same collection. And just going to play with these pieces, and I'm not sure where this is going to land yet, but it'll be on there somewhere. And then I have another floral and pieces that are going to go up here. Again, I'm working with some of the same elements to sort of keep the cohesive feel of everything. And I'm going to have that up there. Just balancing the color is really all that I'm trying to do with my embellishments. I'm not trying to be too precise and have exactly the same elements in each cluster. It's really just keeping a balance of the colors. So these are stickers. These florals are from the Chicken Nitty collection, but the colors just went so well that I decided that these needed to make an appearance. And they are stickers, so I'm kind of putting them down, but I'm not pushing them down too hard yet, simply because I'm not 100% sure where I want everything yet. So we're gonna kind of put these pieces down, and I will probably play with the placement here just a little bit. And then I have these florals here, and of course they're stuck to my glass mat, which is always super helpful. Put that one there. Then I have some white ones, so give me the ability to put a white one, I think, in every cluster. So I do kind of like that. Just not 100% sure where I'm going to put these. And I do apologize if you hear my cat and my dog. They're both in the room with me, and one's napping. And then the last one we'll put, I think, down here somewhere. Maybe up here. Then I have 2 cute little butterflies I thought kind of worked for this page. So maybe one up here just to kind of tie this little word strip into this embellishment cluster, and then this one I'm thinking is going to go up here. So that's pretty much going to do it for the embellishment clusters. So nothing too complicated, just a little layering up of some stickers and some embellishments. I also, from that same floral paper, cut out all the little tiny florals, which I thought would be really fun to kind of dot around the page. I can put at least one of each different type of florals on this, and I really like that the chickenity really matched the florals really well in this, even though the two collections were from totally different manufacturers. I do really like that they seemed to go together so well, so I'm kind of liking how that's turning out. And I still have some extra ones, but I think that's going to do it. So what I'm going to do is glue everything down, and then, like I said, I'm going to come back in, and I'm thinking I might just add a few sequins, not to every flower center, but to a few of them. So all right, everything is down on the page. So like I said, we're just going to come and finish up with adding some sequins, and I'm just going to add them to a few of the centers of the florals. I kind of did the ones down here at the bottom. You can kind of see I'm not putting them in every floral, just doing, basically I'm aiming to do three florals. So that is what I'm going to do here. I have my sequins in my little bowl. I have my little wax tipped pencil here. So I'm just going to add my sequins to each of the centers. That's a little too big. And of course, everything wants to stick. So there we go. I'm just, like I said, just going to add that little finishing touch. I think it's just enough to finish off this page quite nicely. So that is what I'm going to do here. And I think that one can actually handle a larger one. And then in the other one, just one more sequin, and that is going to do it for this page. So I will have some still photos coming up next. If you want to see how I created this cut file and sequins, you can check out the video over on SPIEGELMOM SCRAPS. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.